Welcome to Outside Views, where we take a critical look at politics, international relations, and the ongoing consequences of Brexit. And if you appreciate in-depth analysis beyond the headlines, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And today we're diving into a topic that reveals how Britain still holds a strong place in the hearts of German travelers. Despite Brexit and rising costs, millions of Germans continue to visit the UK every year, drawn by its unique charm, rich history, and deeply embedded traditions. But what exactly makes Great Britain so appealing to German holidaymakers? Let's just take a closer look at what keeps them coming back for more despite everything that happened. The appeal of Britain to German tourists has remained remarkably strong over the years, even as political and economic realities have changed. British culture, with its iconic castles, countryside charm, and centuries-old traditions, captivates travelers looking for a nostalgic escape. And for many German visitors, the appeal of Britain lies in its contrast to modern European city life in many places. The country offers an old world charm that feels like stepping into a period drama. And one of the biggest draws for German tourists is the British countryside. The rolling hills, historic villages, and picturesque landscapes provide an escape from urban life that many crave. The fascination with the English countryside is not new, though. Magazines such as Country Life, first published in 1897, have long celebrated rural British traditions, and they remain popular souvenirs for visitors. German travelers frequently embark on trips that take them from castle to castle, through scenic national parks and across historic estates that feel kinda untouched by time. And many German holidaymakers deliberately seek out accommodations with, let's call it, character. Unlike British domestic tourists who might prefer modern hotels and convenience, Germans often choose bed and breakfasts, historic cottages, or manor houses. The more traditional, the better. Many prefer Victorian-era stone cottages with creaky wooden floors and tea sets on display. The appeal is in experiencing an authentic Britain, one steeped in history and tradition. And Visit Britain's recent surveys have confirmed that German travelers prioritize unique accommodations over generic hotels. And tea culture is another deeply appreciated aspect of British life. Germans love the ritual of afternoon tea with its delicate finger sandwiches, scones, and the ever-important debate over whether to pour milk before or after the tea. For many, visiting a traditional tea room is an essential part of their UK trip. Similarly, pubs play a crucial role in the German visitor experience. Whether in a rural village or a bustling city, British pubs offer a social space unlike anything found in Germany. We have the Kneipen, but that's different. The idea of gathering around a fireplace, enjoying a pint and chatting with locals is an enduringly attractive tradition for German tourists. And another major attraction in Britain is the rich literary and historical heritage. And 2025 marks the 250th birthday of Jane Austen, whose novels continue to captivate audiences worldwide. And Germany in particular has a strong Jane Austen fan base. Tours through Hampshire, Bath, and other locations associated with Austen's life and work are expected to draw thousands of German tourists this year. And similarly, the UK's railway history is a major draw. In 2025, Britain is celebrating 200 years of rail travel, marking the anniversary of the first steam-powered passenger train journey. Many Germans, fascinated by steam engines and historic railways, will be traveling across the country to experience vintage train rides on some scenic routes. And despite Brexit-related complications, German tourism to the UK has remained strong. In 2024, more than 3 million Germans visited Britain, making them one of the largest groups of international visitors, just behind Americans and the French. And many of these travelers are repeat visitors, proving that despite the increased costs and travel restrictions, the UK remains a beloved destination for some. And German visitors have also shown a continued interest in island destinations such as Jersey, which offers a unique blend of British and French influences. However, from this month, travel to the UK will become slightly more complicated for EU visitors. German travelers, like all non-UK citizens, will be required to apply for an electronic travel authorization or ETA, which costs £10. And this additional requirement, set to rise to £16 in 2026, is expected to introduce new bureaucratic hurdles for EU tourists. And whether this will have a long-term impact on German tourism remains to be seen. Yet, for those truly passionate about Britain, these additional costs are unlikely to deter them. For German tourists, visiting Britain is not just about sightseeing. It's about stepping into a different world. It's about experiencing traditions that feel timeless, enjoying the quirks of British life, and indulging in a sense of nostalgia that can't be found anywhere else, seriously. And Germany's fascination with Britain is not only tied to history, but also to pop culture. British television shows such as Downton Abbey, Sherlock and The Crown have a massive fan base in Germany, inspiring many tourists to visit the filming locations. Not to forget Doctor Who, Torchwood and many more. And music lovers are drawn to the birthplace of the Beatles, Queen and the Rolling Stones, with Liverpool and London remaining top destinations for German fans of British rock and pop culture. And furthermore, the love for British fashion and shopping continues to bring German visitors to iconic destinations such as Oxford Street, Carnaby Street, and luxury shopping districts like Bond Street. And German tourists also embrace the festive season in Britain, with Christmas markets in cities like Edinburgh, York, and Bath becoming highly popular among those seeking an old-fashioned holiday atmosphere. Hogmanay in Scotland has long attracted German revelers looking for a traditional New Year's Eve experience. And even sporting events hold a particular allure for German visitors. Wimbledon, Premier League football, and the Grand National attract thousands of German sports fans every year, further deepening the cultural ties between the two nations. And despite Brexit, the relationship between Germany and Britain remains strong in the world of travel. British culture remains a source of fascination, and for German visitors, a trip to the UK is about much more than just a holiday. It's about stepping into a world of tradition, charm, and cultural richness that continues to inspire and captivate, and often goes under in the whole Brexit debate. But that's it for today's analysis on Outside Views. That's the last video that I pre-filmed before I had to go to have my surgery to have this tumor that's still here right now. When you see this in the video is still there. And I hope I recovered good enough that from tomorrow on you will see new videos that I have not pre-recorded before I was in hospital. So keep your fingers crossed that all of this worked. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen.